what's it like for you? Firstly, congratulations on the film. But what's it like for you working with such a young cast? In some cases, with no experience of acting, but definitely no experience of world wars, and getting that chemistry with them that you all do have.
Well, it all worked a treat. I mean, they're very good young actors, and this was one of the few occasions when I worked as an actor where the reality actually merged with the story. And I felt quite upset watching these young fellas that we'd worked with for weeks and weeks. When we got to the end of the film, seeing them supposedly going away to fight in the war and probably die in the war, it was very moving.
Because one of the themes of this for me is how we turn to the arts in life-threatening and difficult times.
Well, yes, and these are difficult times, and people are kind of succumbing to their baser instincts, what with the war propaganda and stuff, feelings of national superiority and jingoism, but they bury their differences together and they rise above these instincts and do this wonderfully challenging, ambitious thing, this noble thing. And the power of music, the power of art, brings them together and raises them out of their baser instincts.
And you've got Nicholas in charge, who's not only combines the power of music, but film and, in his case, stage as well. What did he bring to this to be able to get everybody cohesively working as a whole?
Well, his personality, I suppose. He was very relaxed throughout the whole thing. And the whole thing just was so enjoyable. And I suppose, as you say, because of his musical knowledge, he very much knew what he wanted and what he was doing. So he was very relaxed.
And for you, I mean, one of the reasons I do this is because certain films have touched me in a way that have stayed with me. Are there films that have done that for you that you've always remember moving you and moving you on as an actor?
Well, yes, and I remember different movies for different reasons. My first movie was Get Carter, which was great fun to work on, and Michael Caine was lovely and looked after me in my first film job wonderfully. But there are all sorts of reasons why. This one was very special for me because we filmed in Saltaire, which is where my wife is from, and so I got to sing in the Victoria Hall that she'd always pointed out to me was where she sang in her school choir. So it had a very, very personal connection for me.
And that is one of the magics of film. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!